Warren Zevon.
I think they'll put him in because if anything, he's probably on the fucking board at one time. Everybody in the industry loved him.
Yes.
Like, he was a big time wig in the industry. And people just know him from fucking Werewolves in London. And he's got so many other fucking great songs, man.
The tune you put on the playlist, Lawyers, Guns, and Money, that's my favorite Warren Zevon song.
Let's play it.
Of course.
She was with the Russians too. I was gambling in Havana. I took a little risk. Send lawyers, guns, and money. Dad, get me out of this. Ha!
That's a great song, dude.
Oh my God. That's why I put it on there. Like, fuck Werewolves in London. Like,
Yeah.
man, it's so burnt out, but you never hear that song. You barely ever hear it.
Hey.
There you are.
All right. Hang on.
Where were we?
Share screen. Yeah. Share audio. All right. Hopefully this doesn't fuck up all the recording it's doing. My internet keeps crapping out. Yeah, dude. Warren Zevon.
He was just
Yeah,
so
you ever watch it? Do you ever watch the show Californication with David Duchovny?
I know of
back
it.
in the 90s.
Yeah,
Yeah, he was like he played a writer. Whenever he would write, he would say, I need the whiskey, weed, and Warren Zevon was always what he would light up a joint, pour a glass of Jack Daniels, and put on some Warren Zevon.
Yeah, Warren's the man. I mean, he's gonna, if he gets in, it's because he was so well respected and he played a big part of culture production, man, of what rock and roll became. Do we think he gets in?
I don't think so. I don't think this year.
I think he passed away, years ago. I think I don't know, dude. Again,
Yeah,
I'm
going to say yes. I think he gets in.
He was just so respected in the industry.
He's the only one on this list that's like an old classic rock kind of dude.
Yeah.
I think you're right. I think he gets in.
And he was
he kind of had a cult following.
He's a great songwriter. Amazing songwriter.
Yeah. That last album, dude, he put out when he realized that he was sick and dying of cancer, and he kind of called in all of his favors. It's a pretty heavy song album because a lot of the songs are about him dying, but it's a really good album. It's depressing as hell, but
Springsteen's on it, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's cool.
I think it was 3 weeks ago was the anniversary of his death, and everybody was playing that fucking song. Like everybody on the rock and roll channel in Philadelphia, WMMR, it was played twice, I heard, that day.
Huh.
And that's the song that came out that was a single from that album. I don't know what it was, but I knew once.
My Ride's Here.
Is that what it's called?
I think it was called My Ride's Here. Yeah. It's about him dying.
Oh.
Yeah. Some heavy shit, but it is a great album, dude. Yeah. It's sad, man. He went on like Letterman, like right before he died, because he used to go on Letterman all the time, and he gave Letterman his guitar after he played. And Letterman was like, dude, like, what are you doing? And he was like, well, I don't need it anymore. I'm going to die. And it was just like, it was a really heavy moment. But,
holy shit.
Yeah. And he was one of those dudes, like, he never went to the doctor, and he was like, he was coughing up all this shit, and he chain smoked and all kinds of other shit. And he just was one of those guys like, I'm fine.
He was a big social guy. He was socialite in the industry,
Yeah.
Very well accepted in the industry.